Shame on creations where you get inspired. Shame on creations, home decorating on a budget. Shame on creations, home decor and lifestyle.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Roslyn from Chimam Creations. Welcome if you are new, welcome if you are returning. Today we are back to the house and we are making so much progress, y'all. I am so excited. Look at the front. We remove the screen on the second floor. Look how open it is. It has not been painted yet, but look how it opens it up. Once it's painted, and it's going to look so pretty. I know it and I feel it. I can see it coming along very nicely together. So what I did this weekend, I was staining the windows, one of the windows in the room that we are going to be the family room. Because every weekend when we have a chance, we come over here. I feel like there is not a room that we can just take a seat and relax. So, what I chose to do is to create a room with most of the furniture that the previous owner left us. So, I decided to create this room right here in the formal living room, the burgundy room, which we call it, because this is the room that needs the least amount of work. So I decided to stain the windows and then the floor. Look how ugly the floor is. So it was painted, so I decided to paint it again just temporarily because I don't know what exactly we are going to do with the floors. Some of the floors are painted and some are not. Some are in good shape and some are not. So I decided to slightly paint it with this beautiful paint that I got from Home Depot. So as you can see, the floor is really looking nasty. So as you see, I was painting it and this is how it looks as I was retouching it. How beautiful and cute is that? But unfortunately, we only have one day because we come on Friday night. By the time I got here last night, it was 1 o'clock in the morning. After 1 o'clock, maybe 1:30, and we woke up. And then the only day we have is Saturday, and tomorrow we'll be going back home. So it's not much we can do. It we pretty much have 1 day and a half. But the floor looks so pretty because we come every weekend almost. I wanted a place in the house that looks like a fixed up, where after a long day of work we can come and feel comfortable in a room. And the burgundy room, which is the family room, which we call it, is the only room in the house that does not require a lot of work. So I decided to do a couple DIY to make it feel comfortable, make it feel like home. So as you saw, I stained the windows, I paint the floor, since I'm not sure what we are going to do with most of the flooring, but since it had already had paint and it looked nasty, so I paint the floors, I touch up the fireplace, and that's all. And then so I'm going to share with you a couple items that I thrifted along the way. I have this beautiful tapestry that I found at my local thrift store, and I only paid $10 for it. Look how beautiful. My boo is hanging it for me, and I absolutely love it. We have a piano at home, since I can't bring the piano yet, so it is a room that I feel like needs a piano. But since we don't have a piano, so the tapestry replaces the piano, and I think it is beautiful. It is the next morning, and I'm going to take you around and show you how the room looks. This is how the tapestry looks against the wall. Isn't that beautiful? Now that it's daytime, it is beautiful. And it goes nicely with the wall that the TV is going to go on. how beautiful it complements the wall. So on that table, the table itself, it's a wine rack. The previous owner left it for us, and then it's beautiful. I cannot wait to display a little bar at that bar cart, and the lamp that is on it is something that I recently thrifted maybe a month ago. It was at my local thrift store, and I found a set. Once I saw the burgundy lamp, I was like, oh, this going to go in the burgundy room. So it was $5 each on a half day sale. So I bought the whole set, the two for $5, and it was a steal. It came with a shade, even with the bulbs that inside of them. Oh my gosh, I was over the moon when I saw that. I said, oh, that's going exactly in this room, and they fit nicely and it pairs nicely with the tapestry and the wall. Moving on to the side over there next to my couch, and the previous owner left that sideboard. It's an antique. I'm going to paint it, but right now, as I said, I was just creating a room for us to be sitting. Things will change. Things will not stay the same the way they are once we are done. But right now, I was gathering things around the house just to make one room feels livable. So that sideboard is beautiful. On top of it, I just gathered a few items that I thrifted and I placed it on them. The lamp, the Tiffany lamp that on top of it is something that the previous owner left us, and I just gave it a good clean up and I place it up there, and I think it is beautiful. It is a cast iron lamp, and the sideboard is antique like I said, and it's beautiful. I will find a place for it once I painted it. My beautiful white sectional sits perfectly right here in this room. It's missing one piece. We have not bought the other piece that goes for it. It's either I'm going to add the piece to the right of it or to the left. But right now, the other piece is still at home in Hollywood. So my beautiful artwork finally find a home. I have this art for at least 27 years, and it's finally find its home. So the bench in the middle, I'm using to pretend that we have a table. The previous owner left us that antique bench, and I love it. So I place it right there in the middle, pretending that we have a table. I love my curtain. I recently twisted the curtain last week before we headed up there. It's too short. So I have this piece of material that comes with the curtain that goes maybe in the center of the two panels. So I'm going to use it in the bottom foot of the panel, each panel, to make it long. So last night my boo placed the rod for me up there, and it is very tall, and I love how the curtain looks against the wall and how tall the ceiling is. I absolutely love it. That sideboard table, the previous owner left it too, and this is the lamp that goes with the other lamp that I bought the set for $5. And this beautiful chair that I use next to the fireplace is something vintage chair, is something that the previous owner left us. They left us a lot of furniture, and they are very pretty. So I place one on each side of the fireplace, and this beautiful chair is something that I recently thrifted 2 weeks ago for just $10. It's not going to stay here. This probably going to go in my bedroom. But right now I love to place it right here because I'm creating more seating. for when we do come up here and bring a TV so everybody could have a place to sit. And the flooring is beautiful. You can see it's still a little kind of like dusty, but it's not dusty. It's because that we could just have one day. We have to write, I mean, we have to walk on it so our footprint stays on it. So yeah, so I love the way the room turned out. And if you have been with me, you seen that painting that I had over my fireplace at home in Hollywood. And right here is sit nicely against that wall over the fireplace. I absolutely love the way everything turned out. So thank you so much guys for watching. Now we have a place to sit, a place to relax after a long day of work. Next week I'm planning on bringing a TV and we are going to work in front of the house by clearing a couple trees, plants to make the house feel a little livable even though and not being a construction zone. The house from the outside looked like a construction zone, so we are going to come and clear the front of the house to make it like someone actually lives here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you stay and subscribe so you can see that our journey as we wish share our journey of this Victorian 125-year home as we gonna take our time decorating it and make it livable for us as family and friends to enjoy. Thank you so much for watching guys. Until next time, I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye.